It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
Justin Bieber broke down in tears during an emotional interview, revealing painful memories from his teenage years that he had kept hidden for years. As the tears streamed down his face, Bieber described what happened when he spent 48 hours under the care of the powerful music mogul, Sean Diddy Combs. What he shared was disturbing, shedding light on the dark side of the entertainment industry that many of us fail to see. Was Diddy, a man who's known for his powerful influence in the music world, using his position to manipulate and control the young stars under his wing? Let's dive into the unsettling truth behind Diddy's interactions with Justin Bieber and the scandalous rumors that have plagued his career for decades.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy.
The 48-hour encounter. Let's rewind to over a decade ago, when Justin Bieber was just 15 years old. Back then, he was already a rising star, with the world at his feet. But what few people knew was that he had been spending a significant amount of time with Diddy, a man who had a reputation for managing and guiding young talent. In one memorable instance, Justin Bieber was invited by Diddy to spend 48 hours with him. While this may seem like a privilege to many, the situation raises many questions about the nature of their relationship. In a clip that resurfaced online, Diddy is seen promising Justin a Ferrari when he turned 16 and a mansion when he was 18. For a young star like Bieber, who had already reached the heights of fame at such a young age, these promises could easily be seen as a lavish gesture from a mentor, someone who could offer him a taste of the luxuries of life. However, in light of Diddy's questionable history, it's hard not to wonder, what was his true motive? The pattern of behavior.
Justin Bieber is reportedly not doing well in the midst of the criminal allegations against his close friend, Sean Diddy Combs.
This is where things start to get unsettling. Diddy has been known for his alleged inappropriate behavior with young stars, and this raises concerns about his influence on Justin Bieber. The promises of material wealth and luxury might have been part of a strategy to pull Bieber deeper into a world where fame, drugs, and indulgence take center stage. Could this have been part of Diddy's plan all along? To use his wealth and power to entice Bieber into a lifestyle that many would argue is dangerous for someone so young? This pattern of behavior wasn't limited to Justin. Usher, another artist Diddy mentored, faced similar circumstances. Usher, too, spent a significant amount of time with Diddy during his early years in the industry. The stories surrounding their interactions paint a picture of a young artist exposed to a lavish yet troubling lifestyle that left its mark. Usher himself has openly discussed his struggles with addiction, and some speculate that his early exposure to drugs and reckless living was influenced by his mentor. The influence of fame and power.
A lot of people are also painting him as somewhat of a villain because he introduced a very young Justin Bieber to that world.
It's no secret that fame and power often come with their own set of temptations. Young stars like Justin and Usher are not immune to the pressures of the industry, and being in close proximity to someone as influential as Diddy could easily lead them down a dangerous path. Drugs, partying, and risky behaviors become normalized when they're presented by someone in power. Justin Bieber's own admission of struggling with addiction and law-breaking during his teenage years aligns with this notion. The promise of wealth and fame is tempting, but at what cost? In his docuseries, Bieber confessed that he had used substances like lean, pills, Molly, and even shrooms as a means of escaping the pressures of fame. For a young person already struggling with their place in the world, this type of escape can become all-consuming. But it also raises the question of how much of this behavior was influenced by the people surrounding him, including those who had control over his career and personal development. The allegations against Diddy, a dark history.
It's from Justin Bieber, a paparazzo chasing him, as we all know, killed in a shocking accident. Well, now the superstar is calling for new laws to prevent similar accidents from happening.
Diddy's history with young stars is far from pristine. The FBI investigated him years ago for alleged inappropriate conduct, and the accusations have continued to swirl in the industry. According to some, his manipulation of young talent wasn't just about controlling their careers. It was about asserting dominance in more disturbing ways. Christopher Williams, a well-known artist in the 90s, was reportedly a victim of Diddy's abuse. Williams later came forward with his account, but it wasn't until a lawyer exposed the situation that the public became aware of the claims. Even more unsettling are the stories from those closest to Diddy. Gene Deal, his former bodyguard, has revealed disturbing details about Diddy's behavior. According to Deal, Diddy would often make odd and troubling requests, including purchasing certain items that many would consider inappropriate. These revelations, though not widely discussed, contribute to a growing concern about Diddy's true nature.
And by now, maybe you've heard a certain song of what might sound like Justin Bieber, and might sound are the key words, because there is a good chance it is not real.
The ripple effect on others. The impact of Diddy's alleged influence on young stars isn't limited to Usher and Justin Bieber. The stories of other artists who have crossed paths with Diddy paint a disturbing picture of manipulation and abuse. Whether it's through his control over their careers or his involvement in their personal lives, Diddy's power over these individuals raises significant questions. Usher's life in particular serves as a cautionary tale. His public struggles with addiction and his controversial legal battles, such as the herpes scandal, are seen by some as the result of his early exposure to the dangerous lifestyle promoted by figures like Diddy. If Usher hadn't been thrust into that world at such a young age, might he have led a different life? The same question can be asked about Justin Bieber, who faced his own set of public struggles as a teenager. But, despite the challenges, both Usher and Justin Bieber eventually turned their lives around. Usher's career recovered after his public controversies, and Justin has shown significant growth in recent years. Thanks to the support of people like his wife Hailey Bieber and other mentors, he has distanced himself from the toxic influences of his past. Looking ahead, what happens next? As we reflect on the troubling history of Diddy's mentorship, we must also consider the long-term effects on the young stars he influenced. It's clear that both Usher and Justin Bieber faced significant challenges during their rise to fame, and their stories serve as a reminder of the darker side of the entertainment industry. However, they have both managed to regain control of their lives, largely due to their ability to recognize the negative impact certain people and behaviors had on them. As for Diddy, the allegations surrounding him are not going away. With each new revelation, the public's scrutiny grows. While we may never know the full extent of his involvement in these situations, it's important to continue asking the hard questions and holding powerful figures accountable for their actions. In the end, the truth behind Diddy's influence on Usher and Justin Bieber may never fully be uncovered. But as we continue to watch these artists rebuild their lives, we can't help but wonder, how many other young stars have been affected by the toxic influence of the industry's biggest names? The music industry has long been a place where fame, power, and money intertwine. But for some young stars, the road to success comes at a cost. Usher and Justin Bieber's stories are just two examples of how fame can warp the lives of those thrust into it at a young age. As the truth about Diddy's actions continues to unfold, we must remain vigilant and ask ourselves, what is the true price of fame, and who truly benefits from it? If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video.